I never really liked a lot of girly things. Like
Right?
ever since I was
You're a
little.
tomboy, like me.
Yeah.
It runs in the family, honey. Ask, ask Christina.
Yes.
I look like a boy as of 2 years ago, I think. So.
And then I decided I was like, might as well just give it a shot because I see what I like researched about it, and then I can like agree with some of that research. And so I kind of just I went
you
for it.
You saw that trans versus lesbian versus you picked trans over all the identities because you liked what that trans meant, what you read, and what people were talking about it as?
Well, for me, I personally understood it. Like I understood it better as I could relate to it more. So then I kind of went for it. I don't know how to really explain it.
When you say relate, do you mean because you like dressing?
Well, just like
because you're not a girly girl. So you weren't the tiny little like cheerleader. You're a Viking. So you felt it better because you're a Vargas and we got that butt going on. That it's easier for you because boys weren't looking at you and it was better to turn away from that? Because I remember you told me in the past that, you were like, well, I let them look at my girlfriends and I just stand over here. And I was kind of like, well, they look at you too. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. And you said that you just felt like they got all the attention, so you'd rather just be over here and shun away from all of it. And so you chose, is that why you chose to be?
Not really. It just felt, well, also I wasn't in the best like state mentally.
Okay.
And so I wanted to change. And for me, I kept going because I wanted to change myself physically. Not like physically, but like change myself, like my hair and stuff like that. Like I tend to express myself with my hair.
So you didn't want to change your body as in taking things off and putting things on. You just want to change your hair.
Kind of. Like I
change her hair. She wanted me to get her binders because it helped her.
Compression bra,
yeah,
right?
that kind of made it like less noticeable because she was hitting puberty before her friends and she didn't like
so you're
that.
getting, and you're like,
and
nope.
she didn't.
These are going away.
So I have a question. I mean, like, did you guys specifically speak to her about like, okay, so obviously as a female, your body starts going through different changes, right? So when I was a kid, I remember there was a girl when I was in 3rd grade, there was a girl who already had boobs, for example, and she was the biggest chested girl in our class. So like, I didn't really have any. I mean, for me, it just started kind of later, like, and then girls always talk about their periods, like when you start your menstrual cycle and stuff. So like there was, for example, girls who started earlier and it kind of made other girls feel uncomfortable because you wonder, when am I getting it? Why am I not getting it? So I feel like maybe, have you had these conversations? And like, that's why you feel.
When she was little, I mean, the crazy part is she started all this at a very young age.
Yeah.
Like
she started
10.
her Mother Nature at 9.
No, 10.
Oh,
right
10.
after her 10th birthday. So she was in elementary school.
So that could have also made her feel very uncomfortable because it is younger to start, So obviously when you start your menstrual cycle at a pretty early age, your breasts and stuff start to grow faster than most other girls at your age.
So that's why she wanted to bind her, because she didn't like it.
Which those are normal feelings to have, because you're not used to it. The people around you, maybe the girls don't have it yet, so you feel like you're the only one and you want to hide it.
She definitely was the only one.
Yeah, which is fine, and it's
she understood
normal.
It.
Yeah.
But so with at least from my perspective, what was happening is she was having a lot of changes.
Yes.
And then it was like she was not, I mean, at 10 years old, you're not really mentally ready to deal with it.
Of course.
Really a whole bunch of emotions. So she asked if she could go talk to somebody. So we found somebody that she could talk to, and it really, and she did it for like a year and a half.
I did. Well, actually, I was trying to quit before like a year, but I already had like a couple appointments, so I just went.
Yeah,
but I had it for only a little bit.
And it really,
over a year.
and what I did, because I'm a big fan of help,
yeah,
but not help just for, because it seems like everybody I know that goes to therapy never fixes anything.
Yeah.
Because they're not trying to, but I told her, I'm like, this is it. you're learning, all they're teaching you is tools to be a better person,
Yeah.
to help you deal with you. And that's exactly what you got out of it. Within a year, she was done.
Yeah.
So maybe she goes back some other day if she has other issues, but right now she's spent about a year in there and got the tools, and she's been a much more happy child.
That's all that
She's
counts.
completely different. This trip, you are very centered. I've never seen you like this. I love it.
And for me, if she, like what I say is, okay, your name is Novell, but if you want to have your nickname of Jay and you want all your friends to call you
Yeah,
Jay,
absolutely.
I'm fine with me.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm probably still going to call you Novell because I love you, and Novell's a non-gender name because there's nobody else named that. So I'm just going to go with that. I love you and I just want you happy, but I don't want you to do anything now that'll ruin the rest of your life. I mean, maybe that's what you want later, but I want you to just enjoy being a kid because it's almost over.
Yeah, what do you always tell your daughter? Enjoy
Being a kid, because literally, I mean, it's a tiny little, when all of us adults, we wish we were kids again. So
For
enjoy
sure.
while you're there, because we all tried to hurry and get it over with. We were all desperate to be an adult. And it's not that fun.
No.
It's way better.
If you're loving the show, click like, subscribe, and support us on Patreon. Peace, love, and happiness.